Hello Dubai, welcome back to day 2 of GITEX Global 2023. My name is Chris and you're watching Tech It Up Middle East live at GITEX yet again. Today we have with us a very well-known face in the industry, Mr. Bhatia, who is the General Manager for Meta region at Dataiku. Let's hear from him what they are doing at GITEX and what are their major highlights. Sid, nice to see you here. It's a pleasure to be here. Of course, you're a known face, and I think I'm talking to you for the first time. So, second day of GITEX, how excited are you?
So very, very exciting. It's been a phenomenal GITEX for us. We've been participating here for the last 3 years now. This time we took a call to actually do it on the outside. A lot more footfall, a lot more inquiries, a lot more excitement, a lot more energy as well.
Great, great. I can see that already. To get on with the interview now, Gen AI cases for consumers are well understood. The case studies are there everywhere. But can you tell us the power of this tech for businesses?
No, perfect. So that's a great question. So right now, I think the word out there is generative AI. If you're not really part of the game, you're really losing it. So you have to be absolutely well versed with what's out there. Now, what's happening in this industry? Well, everybody's talking about it. We've taken a very unique position when it comes to generative AI. So what's happening is that we've introduced what we call the LLM mesh. Now, LLM mesh stands for large language model mesh. What that really does is that it becomes the backbone for generative AI application for anybody out there. How it helps? Three things. The first thing that will help you is the part of choice. So we do not offer an API service as such. But what we do is we help you decouple the use case that you have with the API service, which means that you can test out various API services, look at the use case that you have, and make a very well-informed decision from a cost parameter, performance parameter, and security parameter. So that's number one. Number two is cost. We help you contain the cost. With LLMs, because you have so many prompts, the cost can really go, you need to have control on the cost. So that's the analysis that we do with the LLM mesh. Last but not the least comes to compliance, which means that because prompts are there, it can touch your corporate IP, it can touch your customer PI data, and if there are any data leakages, it can be a reputation loss, PR disaster, and again, a big cost when it comes to penalties and loss of revenue. So that's how we help with the LLM mesh that we've very recently, about 3 weeks back, launched at the Everyday AI New York conference.
Yes, absolutely. I think we covered that news on our website as well, and it got a lot of hits too. One more question would be on the conversations that you're having with regards to generative AI in the Middle East. Now, are these similar conversations which are going on globally, or is there a difference between the conversations in the Middle East and in the global market?
So I'm quite certain from a technology aspect, the conversations are hot. Everybody's interested, but I think one thing that you see with Middle East is that there's a lot more involvement from business. If you look at AI as a conversation, forget about generative AI, as far as Middle East is concerned, because it's a very investment-based kind of an economy. There's a lot of positive leadership, support at the highest level. The right kind of funding is there for AI projects. A lot more business involvement is there. So the use cases are out there, but as far as the overall investments are concerned, we see a lot more traction with business. So the business folks really want to take the next generation use cases to the next level. From a competitive perspective, they want to be competitively very relevant to the market as well. And at Dataiku, what we done very well is that not just the platform, we offer pre-packaged use cases as a part of the platform for you to get faster time to value. So I think the patterns are not very different from a technology angle, but the intention and the pace at which things are moving in the Middle East is definitely different.
I wanted to ask you this. What do you recommend for organizations to first start with their Gen AI journey and then scale? What would you recommend?
I think the recommendation is pretty straightforward. Our blueprint to the market is very simple. You don't need to start very big. Start small, have the right kind of stakeholder mapping, understand the value drivers at the highest level, things that really matter at the board level, identify the top 3 use cases, pick up the pilot, and at times, the pilot might fail. So iterate, get down to the first use case that you can productionize. Once you productionize the use case, the most important part is to make sure that you measure the business value that you've created for the organization. Once the business value is created, communicate that business value internally, get the right attention, get the right funding, and start growing gradually. The final recommendation really is that you start small, but you start now.
Okay, that's great. Well, I have one more question, Sid. Can you tell us about how Dataiku is helping companies here to leverage this technology?
So if you look at the stall and if you look at Dataiku's positioning right now, we are advocating this message of everyday AI. What everyday AI really means that we offer organizations the tool and technology cutting across all personas. It could be a data scientist, data engineer, a line of business manager, cloud architect, or a statistician. Could be low code, no code, doesn't matter. We offer an end-to-end data science platform that helps you do the following. It helps you first centralize all the AI projects in one single interface. Second, helps you scale AI within the organization by not just prototyping the use cases, but also productionizing that. Last but not the least, huge focus on governance, AI explainability as a concept, and I think this is what we offer to the market. Huge focus regionally in making our customers very, very successful. A huge focus on post-sale support. We've got about 50 customers in the region, about 25, 30 people on ground. And most of the folks are actually, focused on making customers successful through our CSM initiatives. So yeah, that's a go-to-market and that's exactly what we do.
Great. Well, the post-sale support that hit me because if you don't have that post-sale support, I think lot of customers lose out because of the support which is not there, right?
And just to talk about that, we offer free academy to our customers. We offer certifications at no cost. We have pre-built use cases that come along with the platform. We've got customer success teams on ground who are fully dedicated to account. We sign up 3-year contracts, so we're making sure that we are signing up as a strategic partner and not just a typical vendor OEM relationship with a customer.
Right. So this is a successful customer journey for you.
50 customers and counting, and very, very excited at the prospects, and really looking forward to this, vibrant environment to collect more contacts and engage with more customers.
Thank you so much. It was lovely talking to you, Sid, and thank you so much for joining us. Please do visit Dataiku and please do meet Sid Bhatia because he is going to tell you more about Gen AI and everyday AI. And it's safe to say that AI has entered our everyday lives. So do visit Dataiku and stay tuned for more. Thank you.